Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, we will bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. All right, so we're going to get some sweet news from Chris Sutton, will be one of the football pundits out there in world football. So Baba Kole talk say based on the match, we Arsenal go play against Everton on Sunday. See that match, Arsenal will find a way to beat Everton. So it can further the expansion. It can talk say the match. Not say Everton don't play 4 games now, and so far so good. Everton don't lose 3 and they draw 1. They get 1 point in 4 games. In fact, they lose their 2 home games. So this is if they lose against Arsenal, it will be the 3rd time they go lose. So Everton will try to make sure say it don't happen like that. And what make results in the talk this thing say Arsenal will look for a way. Nobody say we know they play well. Most times we play fantastically well at the Goodison Park and we still lose. That has always been our problem. Everton will play cross and not because they're the only plan they use because most of their centre back they get James Tarkowski. That guy enter home, guy they always like to nod against us. And Sean Dyche, when they bring him, I think in first game for Everton was against Arsenal and he win. So people they look say okay, Sean Dyche, former Burnley coach, that cross and not they like to play against Arsenal. Just watch that game. Everton will be going long, crossing upon crossing, launching balls into the box. And now still get what they hear now. They say Dominic Calvert-Lewin, which means the last 2 matches is going to come back against Arsenal. So just watch that game. At the predict and so it will be now cross and not they're going to do launching upon launching. They try to bully us with Onana waiting for their midfield, but thank God say we don't get our own Declan Rice on the midfield. So we will see how everything will pan out because when you look at records don't really smile at Arsenal based on this match we won't play. Because records is telling you in the last 6 years, we never win for Goodison Park. Like, we never win there. So this time around, we'll try all our best to make sure say we won't break that jinx. We won't scatter that rubbish record we'll get for that Goodison Park. So at the end of the video, we'll see how everything will be. So because some people will talk say, who be Everton? Everton is a small team now. Why is something going to talk say Arsenal will try their best to win? Like it's supposed to be easy game. But there are some teams we say in football history. We feel they're very good, they beat everybody, but when you meet these teams, they're like a boogie team to you. They will always disturb you. They don't go want to make you win them. So that's what it just be. All right, so some people don't want to say why would they go live on all platforms. I don't know that I said the national grid collapse, so there's darkness everywhere. So person guys find fuel, so the national grid really affect. That's why because I can't say before I go shoot, edit, score, poster, time go reach like 1 o'clock. I guys go find fuel. So I said I just go live everywhere once I yes 20 minutes. I don't talk with you, I won't talk. So I believe that's going to be the best. All right, so Declan Rice will then nominate. So when they hear say Declan Rice is the only English player we FIFA nominates for this award, best FIFA men's player. So many pundits when they complain to FIFA say why be that? I see that Declan Rice is the best player in the EPL. What are the criteria we actually take to be nominated for this award? So me, I don't really know the criteria, but if you ask me, I only felt maybe because Rice won a UEFA Europa Conference League Player of the tournament. You also help West Ham to win the competition against all odds. So now what me I see. So maybe I make them nominated because what you want to say they take nominate Rice as the Englishman. Man City players at least they won treble. That's why they were nominated. So the people they mentioned say for the whole of the English contingent, so they play for the EPL. Now only Rice. Come on, everybody get their own mouth to talk what them talk. So I don't know, Shamina putting on that talks. What do you think about Declan Rice being the only Englishman? I see that he's the best English player currently playing in the EPL. Like, what are your thoughts to all these things? We'll see. And away from that, so we say Arsenal, they're very close to announcing a multi-year commercial deal with Sobha Realty. So there will be Arsenal's real estate partners. So when I saw this news, I was very happy because I know say all these kind of sponsorship deals, they actually bring money inside club because one want to sign players who ever need money. Look at the contracts we'll just resign with Emirates on a multi-million-dollar contract. This is what they do with Sobha Realty, another $1 billion contract. Not so long ago, they be announced one where they say na official betting partner. When na Betway, I be Betway. I don't forget the betting company, but Arsenal just announced one. We be say na him be their official betting partner. So these are some of the things where they bring money. That is some ways where Arsenal take they generate revenue for Arsenal, and I am very very happy to announce it. Now, away from that, do you know that Arsenal they try to give Ben White a contract upgrade? Now, Ben White still get 3 years left on his Arsenal contract. So the reason we make Arsenal the reason say the one review in contract, we say salary, the one increase in salary, because it is a no-brainer. You don't increase Martinelli, Saliba, and other people, Saka, you get. So you need to look at this. There are people will help you qualify for Champions League, will do the hard work for you last season. And once people know, they remember, they say Ben White has a clean bill of health. How many times do you say Ben White missed an extended period for Arsenal because of injury? How many times don't experience that kind of? So this Ben White guy really try, and since he got 3 years in his contract, I don't think they're going to be extending it like, okay, we'll give you 4 years or 5 years. No, what I'm saying is just increasing his salary. Make them reward him for the good work we do, because the guy really tried and suffered for Arsenal. And not only Ben White, they on this table. We still get people like Odegaard, maybe our captain, where they on this table. You know, say Fabrizio Romano tell us say Arsenal they'll review Odegaard contracts because they won't extend them. Now, somebody may be asking, how much is Odegaard earning presently now at Arsenal? We make the one upgrade in payments. Now, Odegaard they earn £120,000 per week. So all those guys, Bukayo Saka, don't overtake. Imagine Odegaard earning £120 per week, and Kai Havertz is earning £320,000 per week. This is the life. No balance. Even all those Reece Nelson self, all of them don't increase their own salary. So that is one of the things we make them one like increase Odegaard, because this is our captain and he's fighting for the team. He's trying all his possible best. So the guy they do very well. Now, Babatov, don't come outside. Can they predict how this weekend games will go? So in talk about Man U Brighton, talk about everybody say Man U go win Brighton 3-2, which me I know. If you ask me for my unbiased view, even though anytime Man U they play, I don't want to make them lose, get normal and banter level now. But if you ask me for my own opinion, Man U Brighton, I see Brighton beating Man U, causing an upset. You go shock people at G. People, because everybody expects it since the gap between Manchester United and Man City and Arsenal and the rest, you don't know why. Don't they reach like maybe 6 points or thereabouts. So people are expecting Manchester United to come to the party and beat this Brighton. But this Brighton, the team will be say every year they lose star player, but you know the show. They will see they put in the work, they play. So me, I'm expecting this Brighton to cause an upset. So Babatov, when you talk about Arsenal, Everton, going to talk about the history, because there is no way you talk about this match we won't play this weekend without looking back at history, what has happened in the past. Gets even when Arsenal they play very well, they will still end up losing. Like say one voodoo they for that place. So Babatov say from your own opinion, based on the historical records, saying they see Arsenal and Everton playing out a 1-1 draw. That Everton are not good actually present now, but that ground get different spirit. Like anytime with a big team like Arsenal, they come for the Goodison Park, the fans, they get bumper ticket sales. Everybody won't come watch the match because they get good record against Arsenal. So this time around, he still sees records to be kept. Gets in as much as we, the Arsenal fans, we are wishing that the record will be broken this time around and a new record set in place. Well, now your own opinion with that, and I quite understand where it's coming from, because I can't blame him because of the historical records. But we, this time around, we are saying we are a different Arsenal side. And this time around, we dey go Goodison Park to go collect our maximum 3 points. In fact, I don't know about you, but for me, I am saying like 1 point is not enough. See, 1 point to go collect draw for that place. For me personally, I don't know about you. Not beside the rate Everton, Everton good though. But me personally, in my own thinking, we need to beat them convincingly. Even 1-0 is not even enough. Like, look at what people are talking about us and Everton. That's how we meet. They talk because the last 6 years, who do you blame? How did it even happen? Why did you even allow it take so long? 6 years. We never beat them for their own home. Shit, they're the Champions League team. I mean, what is the correlation between the way they play and who will play? Like, I don't check all the historical records. I don't go check the lineup so we use. What was the problem? Most times, the individual errors, silly mistakes here and there. Because I don't check them like this Sunday. Oh man, I go say me I will para on that Sunday because we guys beat them. They're not just beating them, we guys beat them convincingly. Now the way me I understand, now the way they do me for body, me I dey tell now. I'm say me I know they hide my mouth, but we'll just watch out because a lot of people like Babatov expect us to drop points. The same way me I expect Manchester United to drop points against Brighton. Even Man City self, I won't watch that Man City West Ham. They go West Ham Stadium. I won't watch that match because this West Ham side, they are a resurgent West Ham side. Don't even like the West Ham side of before. Look at them high up there with us in the table. I think they're in the top 5. They're playing fantastically well. They reinvested the money that they collected from us for this Declan Rice to reinvest that team, buy better players. So I am very, very surprised the way they are playing now. So that match safe. Another match we would like to watch, even though Pep Guardiola don't come back from his surgery, he has returned to the team. But that match, like there are so many matches this weekend where they switch to watch. West Ham, Man City, anything can happen. It will shock you. Brighton, Manchester United, anything can happen. It will shock you. The same way people will talk say Arsenal, Everton, anything can happen. It will shock you. Oh God, well, they watch now. When the match starts, go see how it will be. So away from that, what you say Thomas Partey they push very, very strongly, like very, very hard to make sure say in come back early. Saying they aim for October 1st to return early. But at the same time, reports can let us to say Arsenal, they don't support what Thomas Partey they do. They don't want him to rush it. Baba, calm down, rehabilitate well, recover well, because match is still yakba for France. Nobody like before you be say if Partey no day, we will panic. Like if say now before na Partey no day, this kind of Everton match, now go say hey Onana go finish us for the middle of the park. Don't say Everton get one defensive midfielder they call Onana. Not just him. They get some kind of senior strong man where they give some kind of physical vibes for the middle of the park where they go feel say that here I even forget self. Apart from the thing where Babatov they talk say Everton go use their physicality on Arsenal and they will bully Arsenal. You get so me I don't they happy say if there's no Partey day, hey God, just put Partey rise for that midfield. Who won't bully you with the wine? But they just be fortunate and unfortunate for us. Say Partey no day. Now only Declan Rice. So Declan Rice, I still believe I'm sure he go see travel the best. So that match is a must-view match that I can't wait to see IB. So make Thomas Partey just calm down, go recover. We know they rush you. Go recover, and when you come back, you slot in seamlessly with the team. Now away from that, remember I said it was not yesterday. I be day before yesterday. I be they ask say how much Arteta don't spend total since we joined Arsenal because. So like some people they talk say, make we no judge Arteta based on the money spent. Say money don't really matter. After all, Chelsea spends 1 billion and they are not doing anything. See, people need to understand that Arsenal is not a charity. Arsenal is a business. You get so as the fact say it is a business, people expect a return on investment. Like as of now, from my research, Arsenal have spent over 600 million to 650 million. You cannot see, I see different sources, but all the places where I see the figure, some are 600, some 650. So let's just say between 600 to 650 million. What does that mean? We are spending very, very well. By the time we go spend for January, spend for the summer when they come, before you know, we don't approach the 1 billion mark. So the question where people will ask, you see, what have you given us back? What are the return on this investment? Or are we just signing for future sake? And people need to understand that our expectations at Arsenal, it don't they elevated, it don't go up. Now everybody don't they surge, everybody want win something. Gone are the days when they celebrate top 4. We finished second last season and people were not happy. It goes to show you that is statement of fact. Say everybody, our expectation, it don't they very, very high. If your expectation not they high, my own they high, yo. I want more win something this season. My first choice is the league. If we not win the league, more win Carabao Cup or win FA Cup, more use our whole body. Get the next season goes okay, use our whole body. They'll go feel win. I'm gonna do well for Champions League, qualify for the group stage, qualify for round of 16, enter at least semi-final. Get all those things that go in my mind come down. I'm really happy because imagine Arsenal is your business. You get, you are a conglomerate and you are spending over 600 million and you're not getting return on investment. How do you judge the success of clubs? It is by winning trophies. That's just the truth. If you don't win anything, Baba, you don't do anything. No, forget the money where they spend. No. Look at Chelsea spending 1 billion. Imagine maybe they don't win something in the next 2-3 years. They will be coming for that. How do you spend 1 billion without winning something? Who does that? So these are the questions that a lot of people are asking. So more just to watch. Now, away from that, so the Evening Standard, Concom Secretary say El Neni is nearing full fitness because remember I said with the year said the guy don't join training back because when they ask why is El Neni here? Say he don't recover, I've never recovered. So I just make a given a clarity because I was confused when I see him when they do training with the boys. I was like, actually, Baba don't recover because this guy get injured since January and they pay him, they don't do anything. But last he's back, so we'll just see how everything goes. So far so good. The biggest news of the day now be the fact that Chris Sutton will be one of the sports pundits. The commerce side they talk say irrespective of the records will happen for Everton. say that place will go happen for Everton this weekend. Say Arsenal will find a way to beat them. Like it is overdue. It is overdue. Now what if Chris Sutton talk? If now before Chris Sutton will talk, say Arsenal will beat Everton 3-0, or Arsenal will beat Everton 1-0 or 4-0. But this time around, you see the kind of statement he put. Arsenal will find a way to beat Everton because he understands the fact that Everton is a boogie team. And the team with the investment, they say, if they meet us now, they no go come outside and play. They're going to play defensive. Like, they go come outside. But you see corner, they're going to plan for corner, cross and nod. These are their own style. When you see any team with Sean Dyche, they manage, their tactics is cross and nod. Cross and nod. That is the only way they go to score us. Cross and nod, make Tarkowski nod down. Or cross and nod, make Dominic Calvert-Lewin nod down. Even they don't buy one new striker, Beto. They talk say maybe they go put Beto because maybe be saying in first match against Arsenal because we never really see how they play so that we know what they used to run, or whether they go play Dominic Calvert-Lewin. If they play better, they don't go see anything because I really want to do the cross on. Even if thank God say the Romagales don't come back. So I want to see that cross and all I want to go because I believe say at that time for the dressing room, we don't use something to motivate the boys. We don't show them this record. Say, do you know that in the last 6 years we have not won in this ground? We must win here. Who is Everton? No, at that time I believe we don't motivate them one way or the other. Say this match, and I must make sure. So it is a final, a cup final. Sure, first half, I suppose we expect like 2-0. Like we need to not beside they underrate them, but I'm not supposed to understand where they come from. Like we are not in the when they're talking about football clubs historically, any way you want to talk, we are not in the same pedestal. We'll be saying people going to talk say 6 years. We have not won at the Goodison Park. We will not win now. We've done the entire 7 years. Come on, Habego. So my dear stand lovers, it is what it is. So thank you so much. This is what we call the show and end. So it's like come your way in the evening as usual. That them out.